Hey everyone, welcome back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Maxwell Loga. Today will be Thursday, January 8th, 2026. And today's episode 155, Professional Picking Playoff. Woo! What does that mean, Max?
Well, Happy New Year to our GHLers. But we brought back two of our best pickers. If you remember a couple weeks ago, we said nobody deserved it for college. So these two earned the right in the NFL. So we'll have a playoff prediction and the picks coming here shortly. So stick around.
Yeah, we're gonna have a professional NFL picking playoff featuring one Mr. Alex Wood and two Mr. Parker Romberger.
Yeah.
But slight correction, we did have one worthy champion in the college ranks. That was Mr. Fordfield Frank. He has not been notified formally. Father too, he's a busy man. I've respected his space. Um, GHLer, he may or may not be listening, but I will reach out to him soon enough to present him his prizes. So shout out to Frank. But yeah, nailed it. Let's get it going. Episode 155, Professional Picking Playoff. Oh no, he muted himself.
Many people probably thought we were gonna go some hype up music, but that spoke to me today. I don't know why.
You wanted to bathe in the sea with me.
Yeah, I want to live like this forever. But you noticed our GHLers need to look up the commercial of the guys in the pub singing it. The British guys in the pub.
It's electric. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah. Definitely look that up. I like it. It pumps me up, gets me going. It's no crazy train, but it's pretty close. So I do like the song choice.
Yeah.
Episode 155 is off and running. Happy New Year, as Max said. Let's get it going into the new year with Vino's vocalized vibration presented by our four-legged friend, one sweet soothing soul, cat cuddling champion, and a fan of the finer foods, our forever cat king, Sir Vino. Max, what is your vocalized vibration?
My vocalized vibration moment by Vino is the AHL hockey. Um, AHL hockey in general. I'm going to start with the Hershey Bears. Last Saturday, they had their annual teddy bear toss. They raised 81,796 bears were tossed onto the ice after their first goal.
Wow.
They went on to win the game 3-1. So shout out to them. But right in our backyard, the Grand Rapids Griffins. They are on a tear like no other. Their current record is 28-1-1. They are on a 17-game win streak, and they are heads and shoulders above everybody else in the AHL right now.
It's awesome. And they've been that way kind of the last couple of years, right? The Griffins, they may not have not won the cup, but they've been very, very good.
They've been very good. I know the last 2 years, the Bears, out of the East, the Hershey Bears, have been to the Calder Cup final, playing the same team, the Coachella Firebirds. So it's been back-to-back repeats. The Bears got beat last year, but they won the year before.
Bears are
The
the
Capitals,
Capitals, and then who are Coachella?
Las Vegas.
Okay, so that makes sense. Both have been very solid lately. All
Yeah,
right, good
yeah.
stuff. HL hockey, I like it. Yeah, good one. Um, all right, mine goes out to Larry Ellison. Um, he at one point this year. So I'm gonna do a quick. I did like a
You
45.
did a deep dive, yeah.
It was fun, really fun actually. So he was at one point the richest man in the world. Stocks and shit goes up and down. He's currently the fifth richest. I think it's like 230 some billion is his current net worth. He's Mr. Oracle, essentially is where the majority of his money stems from. Max, where do you think he enrolled into undergraduate college first?
um, like Grand Canyon
Big
University.
Ten,
Oh, Purdue.
Illinois, close. Did not graduate. Transferred, went somewhere else, did not graduate. So, again, a success story without any graduation. Um, he was in Ann Arbor on Friday night, which is why I'm bringing him up, right, for the Michigan basketball game, but was there primarily for the new Michigan football head coach, Kyle Whittingham, which I'm sure he had a hand in the pockets of. Um, and also he was just in the news yesterday, Max, as we're recording this on Wednesday night. He was in the news yesterday on Tuesday the 6th for selling his $45 million home in San Francisco, the highest ever sold home in San Francisco.
Holy shit.
Um, if you didn't know about Larry, what's I'll give you the over under is 2.5 on wives. What do you think the over or
Oh,
under?
over for sure. His current wife's definitely like 31, and he's definitely like 66.
Jolin is 34 and he is 81.
Oh, he looks good for
Mhm.
81. I guess money
He,
like can do that.
he looks very good for 81, seeing how he doesn't drink or smoke because he doesn't ever want his brain to deter from straight and narrow. Back to the wives, 6 times. This is lucky number 6 that he's been married. So shout out to Larry, and hopefully Larry and Jolene work out because Jolene, a native Singapore prior life, is a Michigan grad. So hence the Larry Ellison effect. And then my last quick note, two last quick notes. His son, of course, is the CEO of Paramount Skydance, where there was just a shitload of money dropped when there's a Paramount bought movie empire Skydance essentially. So now it's a conglomerate. He's the CEO, Larry's son, and Larry in 2012, if you're wondering, so 14 years ago, bought a Hawaiian island called Lanai, 98% of it. So he essentially is the emperor, president, and drug lord of a Hawaiian island.
Alani nine. Nice.
Pretty sick. Larry Ellison.
Wow. Yeah. He was, Dylan and I saw him walking on the court. He beelined it for Whittingham as soon as he walked in. Then they went into the tunnel. Well, he doesn't smoke or drink, so who knows what he did in the tunnel. But yeah, good times. That's sweet. Wow.
Yeah, we also saw him in the first game of the year, Michigan football. He was at like one of the more prestigious, it seems, tailgates right outside of the big house. Everyone was crowding around him, including Bryce Underwood's parents. A lot of liquor at the tailgate he was at, so wonder what he was really there for.
Or what he really had in his cup. Because I remember he did have a cup.
Yeah, speaking of things that people enjoy, let's move on, Max, to the round table. Did you know what yesterday was in the NHL?
The halfway point.
All right. Hell yeah. It was also the Diddy Bowl.
The Diddy Bowl. Why was it? How was the Diddy Bowl?
The Oilers played the Predators. Who do you think won the Diddy Bowl?
The Oilers.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Oiling up always beats Predator down. So
Wow.
let's keep going.
Stay hot. NHL. I'm sure the NHL loved that one. That's pretty good. Speaking of Diddy, dude, this is kind of off topic, but that jail in New York where Diddy's being housed has got like the all-star list of convicts inside of it right now.
Timmy.
It's got Venezuelans, it's got rappers, it's
Yeah.
got murderers, it's got Diddy's.
That's
It's the
pretty
place to
sweet.
be.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah. And somehow like we keep seeing like videos and photos and shit. It's like I don't understand how this happens.
I don't get it either. Yeah, but yeah, that'd be the
Don't
place
ask
to
Grok
be.
to put a bikini on him. It's been a wild time on Twitter these days. All right, a little off track here. Let's talk about something more get us back on sports. You know who Ozzy Albies is?
Yes,
Ozzy,
I do. Yes.
what he's been up to.
No, what's he been up to? Should he be in that jail too?
No, he's
Uh,
actually pretty fun. You should look him up on Instagram. He's got an Instagram where Ozzy Albies fishes. He's got like 4 huge ass aquatic tanks in his house, and he literally they're so big that he can jump into them. There's like catfish, small sharks. It's crazy shit. You should give that a look up. That was it.
him and Ben Simmons been linking up, I guess.
Yep, Ben Simmons,
That was my
professional
next one.
fisherman.
Just throw away an NBA career to go rip some
Nope,
clips.
on pause. On pause.
Yeah, because you're gonna come off the pond and get back into the NBA. Hell yeah! All right, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
why not?
this Ben Simmons for JHLers, top 5 draft pick when he came out of school, maybe even number 1.
Top 5 for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
LSU.
very good basketball player. Got hurt. Never. I don't think he's ever played a full year in the NBA. Just signed a bunch of money with the 76ers and said, "Nah, I'm good." Now he's taking up professional fishing.
Yeah, it's sweet. He
Yeah.
owns a team.
Okay. There we go.
Yep. It was on my list. That was a good one. Been a couple weeks. All right. Well, let's keep going with the odd shit. Did you hear about the Pizza Hut promotion in the NFL this weekend?
Nope, didn't hear this one.
So for any NFL quarterback that does uses pizza in their hut, their snap count, or
It's Hut.
it's a Pizza Hut. Yeah, that city gets essentially a pizza party. I'm not sure the logistics on that. But yeah, Hut has a promotion. So
That is awesome. No, I did not
yeah,
hear about that one.
yeah. So all right, what else you got?
I don't have anything else really obscure.
Oh, then hold on. Well, I've got some more.
Keep going with the obscure stuff then.
All right. Where are the Oakland A's moving to?
Las Vegas.
Okay. Did you? Well, I'll tell you. Remember how I bought a T-shirt and I think a bracelet from the last dive bar?
Yep.
Okay, so they're the Oakland Athletic fans, diehards, who didn't want the team to be sold to Vegas or moved to Vegas. About 13 months ago, I believe, they filed trademark for the Las Vegas Athletics and the Las Vegas A's.
Yep.
So,
They have to change the name because they some fans own it.
so I
Or they
think
buy it from them.
they didn't re-up it. So essentially, no, they will. I think what's going to happen is they probably still be able to be called the Las Vegas Athletics and Las Vegas A's, but the shirt sales won't be allowed because I think that still is stuck for some reason. I don't know intellectual property law very well. It's a whole different sector, but very hilarious move by this. Very trolly, very awesome, very good stuff by these gentlemen. So
Nate,
that
you
was
said there were diehards out there, so I respect that. That's awesome. That's like comparison people buying billboards around here to taunt teams and things
yeah.
like that. So that's the next level.
And Charlie Kirk billboards up in Taos, hell yeah. All right, Max, let's get back on track. Let's talk about everyone wants us hear us talk about Mr. Brohio.
Yeah. Tate or Kevin?
Who the fuck cares?
Oh, Ohio Tate. He's a Barstool employee. If you never come across his social media, consider
Okay.
yourself lucky. He is a guy that needs to crawl into a rock and be taken away from everything. After Ohio State pisses down their leg for the third year in a row, basically, um, he gets on instantly talking about next year and how they're going to be tested and all of this and how they're going to have everybody back. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so to recap, since we haven't been around, Ohio State dropped the ball, lost to Miami. They were like, I think, a 9.5 point favorite against Miami Hurricanes. Ohio State was supposed to be one of the best teams ever in college football. They couldn't even beat Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. They then went on to lose to Miami in the first game of the playoff. Ohio State went around last year saying that they would have rather beaten Michigan than win a national title, they claimed. Well, they got their prize this year. They beat Michigan, no national title. Congratulations, Ohio State fans. You really did it. Congratulations. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome fan base. Not crazy whatsoever. Good stuff there.
Yep.
All right. We're not going to talk about college football because we're doing the NFL playoffs. Who do you got?
Do you want me to go game for game and then champion or just game? Give me Oregon, Ole Miss.
Yeah, I got the same thing. Then who do you have?
I'm going Ole Miss.
I'll take Oregon. Yeah. I
I
think. Go ahead.
assume both 3.5 point spreads for both teams. Indiana's favored, Miami's favored. I just think Oregon and Dan Lanning are gonna come for blood, essentially. Kurt Signetti and his White Farm Boys are gonna be kind of looking around like, oh, we just got popped. And I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Oregon's gonna pop them quick, and that's gonna change their game plans.
I hope so. Can't stand Indiana. But I think Indiana is the best team left. They're scary good. I think Ole Miss has the best quarterback left. Fair State, national champion. Shout out to Fair State winning another natty.
Mm-hmm.
But and that Ole Miss Georgia game was amazing. Best game of the playoff so far for sure. I think Ole Miss can handle Miami, and I'm nervous about Oregon, but I
I
look forward to it.
think Ole Miss can outscore Miami. I think they're not going to score as many points because I think Miami's defense is very good, and that's what got them here. But I think they can outscore them when it comes to it.
Yeah, and then I think what's going to happen is I don't even know about outscoring them, but then Miami's going to have the pressure within, and then it's become Beck's going to be Beck and Max's guy. is going to commit turnovers.
He
So,
won't be back.
yep. All right. What else, Max?
Well, let's just stick with college football. Uh, in Michigan, let's just get to the things people want to hear about. Bringing back Bryce, brought back, and I didn't bring back. Jordan Marshall's back. He recently just announced that before we came on. Still waiting on Justice Haynes to say if he'll be back or not. That's a question mark. Um, Kyle Whittingham, new coach. Thoughts, Dylan?
Yeah, so we briefly touched on it with Larry Ellison, but great hire. Backed into it, real lucky. Um, I personally wanted Dillingham, Kenny. Um, I did not want anything to do with Kalen DeBoer. I would have been, I think, somewhat okay with like a Jeff Monk or Munkin. Or I mean John Harbaugh now at this point. But I think uh, Kyle Whittingham is going to be an amazing Michigan man. He's going to be a great head football coach at the University of Michigan. He's what they need, a disciplinarian, an ass kicker, a little less oddball than Harbaugh, but to the extent he's a Michigan man, I think with like hardcoreness. He's ready to kick ass and take names. So I really, really like the hire.
Yeah, he brought literally everybody from Utah, offense coordinator, quarterback coach, wide receiver coach, got a new defense coordinator from
From
BYU.
BYU. Yep.
Um, brought the only guys I really think that he kept on the staff are running back. Special teams was there for the bowl game. He kept him, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Everybody else got the boot with Sharom and his lifestyle.
Yeah, which I'm okay with, to be honest. I
Yeah,
think Wink was a good defensive coordinator, but I don't know. I saw enough. I think it's fine to move on. New face, new staff. It's all good. I'm excited for the Whittingham era. I'll say that.
I agree. I think it's good to turn the page finally on what has been a turbulent last 3 years per se. So to kind of close the chapter on that and start fresh, like you said, it's a good thing for Michigan.
2 years, but yeah, they were national champions 3 years ago, fella. Come on, come on, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Harbaugh was still suspended during the national championship run.
Yeah, I don't care. They're national champions. All right. Speaking of turning pages, Lions fired Charlie Morton 1 year. Who do you want?
He should have been fired week 7. I don't know why he hung around so long. Who do I
Yeah.
want?
He
I
was
want
like working remote. He was working remote, with not doing much, kicking his feet up, kind of just watching the team do everything else. It was
if people
weird.
talk about the best job as a head coach that gets fired. Hell no, he had the best job. He was collecting a paycheck while doing nothing.
Yeah.
Um, who do I want? I want Kyle off or
Cliff.
Washington. Yes, Kingsbury, whatever. Yeah, that's who I want. Young, fresh, got something to prove, kind of. I think he would fit the Lions' style of offense that they want.
David Blau is under early consideration. Going to be a first time offense coordinator. I don't think they're going to hire him. But yeah, Kingsbury would be sweet. I don't really know who else there would be, but I think Dan's got to go back to head coach, and then yeah, they need to bring in a fresh new mind. Um, but Dan can have his fingertips all over it. It's just he needs to stick to like being the head coach and doing
Yeah,
those things because it clearly was a battle internally within the game. It was a struggle to watch at times. So let's quickly talk on about them. Sad end of their season, sad season in general. I thought they were a Super Bowl caliber team. Disappointing, to say the least. Shame on all those fans who booed. Shame on all those fans who chanted Jared Goff. Um, Shame on the fans who spiked up prices for everyone. I really just don't like Detroit Lions fans. I guess is what I'm getting at. Any thoughts, Max, on the Lions
yeah, a
season?
lot. It's a season of what ifs. A lot of what ifs. I agree with Dylan. I don't know. I'm not going to agree to the extent of a Super Bowl team, but I will agree with a playoff team with a deep run. They
Deep,
could have been there. A deep run. They could have had 2 wins, made it to the championship game, fumbled
maybe.
again. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Off season wise, I think they need to break the mold of we're good within and make some moves. Get rid of some people, bring in some people. Don't be afraid to rock the boat a little per se. Um, yeah, and for a lot of fans wise, if I'm out at Comerica Park this summer and I hear a Jared Goff chant, I will make it my personal mission to find the sole leader of that and talk shit to your face personally.
No, he won't.
No, I will. New mission.
You know, Larry Ellison was Iron Man too. Forgot to tell you that.
He was an Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man 2, he had an appearance.
Oh, in Iron Man 2. I thought you said he ran an Iron Man.
Probably. Max won't do that. Okay, let's talk about the transfer portal.
Let's.
No, really, it's not. It's just a lot. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Every day it's moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys saying we're going. Nah, I'm gonna stay.
I'm
You got
getting re-signed.
you got Lane Kiffin sitting next to other people and then texting on his phone saying, "Oh, this guy's coming. I'll see you later. This is awkward."
Yeah,
Uh,
Washington quarterback, right?
yes. So for our JHLers, Washington re-signed their quarterback to a multi-year deal,
Mhm.
like 3 days before, and then he was like, "Nah, actually, psych, I'm gonna rip that up, and I'm gonna go to LSU." Meanwhile, the new head coach Lane Kiffin's watching an LSU basketball game with
Yep.
a recruit sitting right next to him.
Levitt from Arizona State.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. Uh, as this is all happening, you see Lane Kiffin look at his phone, and he's like, "Oh, well, this is interesting." And he's sitting right next to another one. Just wild times, wild craziness. I don't know.
Yeah. I've got nothing to add. I just think it's absurd. I think it'd be fun to have Matt on maybe in the next few weeks after the portal closes, just to hear the chaotic life he's lived.
Yeah,
Iwanski being a compliance guy at a university, working closely with Kennesaw State's football team. Um, I would imagine his biggest uh, exploitation is departures. Right? He's not worrying about the tax coming in; he's worrying about the tax going out.
yeah,
Um, sales tax on the sales. Not a lot of income tax with his team, but still probably a chaotic situation regardless.
yeah.
Um,
Shout out to Samaj. He's gonna chase that California lifestyle. He's going to UCLA, and then
love it.
Davis Warren, Mister 1310 himself, is going to Stanford.
Yep. One's going for fun, one's going for
Academics.
academics. Yeah. All right. Before we move on, Max, to starting now, let's talk about college basketball. Michigan is 14 and 0, the second ranked team in the country behind Arizona, who's also undefeated. I know you're going to ask questions to me, so I'll ask you, who are the, as of 7th of January in the evening, who are the six undefeated college basketball teams?
So you said two of them: Arizona, Michigan, Vanderbilt.
Yep,
I just watched. They threw the stat up last night. I can see all their logos in my head. I want to say like a Miami of Ohio.
that's correct.
So what is that? 4 or 5? That's four.
Four
Four. Um, Wake Forest.
lost to Michigan.
Oh, Vanderbilt. That's what I'm thinking of. Then,
Yep, said that one already.
then I don't know.
Okay, Big Ten.
Oh, Nebraska.
Yep, they're undefeated. And then the last one is Big 12.
Who played those? Texas Tech.
They pummeled Purdue.
Oh, Iowa State.
There you go. There they are, the six undefeateds. And Miami Ohio being in the MAC, like I don't know, they could be around for a while. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I respect that's awesome. I also think I mean, obviously, I think Michigan's very, 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 very good, but I would say like Iowa State looked very good as a like an outlurker kind of thing. I would say Iowa State.
Yeah, Iowa State faces Baylor tonight. They're G League guy on Baylor's team, so we'll see about that. Iowa State has to go to Waco, I believe, and then Vanderbilt is hosting Alabama. I might have put a little on Bama tonight. I like Bama, so
Anchor down.
yeah, we'll see about both of those teams. But yeah, shout out to Michigan. It's been a fun ride. Blew out on Saturday as Michigan hosts Wisconsin. Greg, the head coach at Wisconsin, douchebag. So looking forward to that one. It's been great crowds. It's been three like shit bags the last few games, but really good fans coming out. So looking forward to Saturday. And shout out to Michigan hockey. Hopefully, Michigan hockey whoops up on Notre Dame the same day at home. Anything else, Max?
No, my last thing would just be the Pistons. Pistons stay hot, still first in the East. Just put belt to ass on the Knicks. Felt good. I know it's just
And
regular
the Cavs.
and the Cavs. Regular season game kind of felt good though after the Knicks knocked them out last year in the playoffs. Um, yeah, I guess there was a lot of trolling, a lot of little things going on that in the arena to get back at the Knicks. So I respect the Pistons.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck the Knicks. I don't know. Pretty impressive that the Pistons did what they did by beating the Cavs and the Knicks, the 2 and 3 seeds right now,
Back to
with
back nights.
no Jalen Duren, no Tobias Harris, no Karis LeVert. Very impressive. And shout out to the Red Wings. I think they moved into the lead of their division, so very awesome stuff. Stay hot.
The crazy stat about them is they lead the NHL in most comeback wins. They're number one, which isn't a good stat. Most games losing after the first period in the NHL.
It's not a good stat,
It's
but
not a good stat, but it's a stat.
yeah. All right. Well, I hope they keep going. I want to see April the D full force. I want to see Pistons, Red Wings, and obviously we're going to see the Tigers. So keep it going. All right. With that, let's move on to starting now. Brought to us by Newport Menthol Lights. Remember, long puff in, deep breath out. Newport Menthol Lights have been silencing stress and greeting customers to heaven since 1957. All right. Here's what I have, Max. The Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. It's a brand new basketball arena that the Clippers utilize. But I think what I'm going to speak on isn't strictly Intuit Dome related. I think it's a phenomenon that's been going across sports slowly but surely, and I'm not with it. Not with it one bit. A Pistons fan tweeted out how he had courtside seats on the Clippers side. So it was where like they have this wall of fans, I think like behind the hoop.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on the court. He was on the court though, and he had a Grant Hill jersey, and he was excited to cheer on his Pistons. Took off a sweatshirt and started cheering for the Pistons like live action. Was handed a note basically telling him and told to not cheer for the Pistons and saying if he had to cover up his Pistons jersey, and if he was found to be cheering for the Pistons again, he would be removed from the game like for the rest of the game, kicked out. He later said there was no notice of this on his ticket or anything when he purchased it, and he purchased it through the Clippers website. Regardless, like SeatGeek or anything, that's bullshit. Cerny freaking out. How can you, as a arena, not let an opposing fan come cheer for whoever they want, especially when you don't give them notice? That's bullshit. Cerny freaking out. And I think you experienced something similar, correct, Max?
I did experience something very similar. San Diego Wave, or not Wave, I don't know what the hell. Yeah, Wave soccer game. Um, I was wearing a random red jersey, no affiliation to any game. The other team was Portland, and it was San Diego. And I was standing in their section, and I was told I either had to turn my shirt inside out or I had to buy their gear. No,
Or a Wrexham jersey.
or in a Wrexham jersey, yes, in a random team's jersey. No, nothing on our tickets, no signage, just a security guard walking up to me and telling me this.
Yeah,
So
this needs to be put to silence in sports. That's bullshit, Cerny freaking out. If you're gonna do it like they do at Ford Field, where it's a no alcohol section, the family section, make it be aware when you buy the tickets. It's bullshit.
yep, it's right freaking now.
Yep. All right, let's move on to DM sliding brought to us by Papa Shot. What do you have, Max?
All right, so my DM, I took your advice over the last couple of weeks. I did some interpersonal thinking. I'm shooting too big, so I dropped it down a notch. FCS national champion. It's more my style. Taco Dollar. Okay, Taco Dollar had a 66-yard touchdown pass catch. It was a touch pass to him from the national championship, Montana State. I asked him why he chose Montana State and if he would like to talk about his experience winning a national championship.
Too big for us. Pardon my take talking about him. Too big for us. He's got a brother named something that went by Burrito for 6 months. Nope, they're too big for us.
All right.
But it's good effort.
I'm going lower. I'll go lower. I'll get the D2. I'll hit a Ferris.
Have you ever heard of Alma College or Hillsdale?
It's too low. I got standards.
All right, yeah, standards, respect. I'm still sticking on my one thing.
Malik? Or the
Malik.
guy? Oh, Malik. Okay.
So I've reached out to Malik's website and Malik personally now multiple times, and it's getting a little bit R-rated with some of the messages. Sometimes they're after like 11 p.m. You got a couple cocktails in them. The next step, which I guess I want feedback from GHL, or should I report him to the police?
Fraud. Stolen money. It's fraud.
Straight up theft.
Yeah.
I think I will. So that's just a quick question.
You know what they said about on the Office episode? when the senator was liking pictures at 2 a.m.
I don't know. What?
He was liking well, the intern's pictures at 2 a.m. and that's how he knew he was.
Gay?
Mm-hmm. Who else
Well,
takes pictures on Facebook at 2 a.m.?
but I'm messaging.
Who's responding to messages about customer service at 11 p.m.?
Well, I went on to the customer service website today, put my order number in my email, and it told me that the order is not fulfilled yet. No fucking shit.
8 months later. Malik's one man. He's running a one man operation, all right?
Feels that way. And he still sells stuff. Wild. Should have known when I had the website or the email was like some like 26-27J329 at payline.org.
Uh,
Screwed myself. All right, let's move on to the Cooler Talk questions. Again, this is episode 155 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports Professional Picking Playoff, and we will get to our NFL picking soon. But first, our LTES Cooler Talk questions presented by the University of Toledo College of Law, where learning is a blessing and blessings are astronomical. Go to the metaphorical legal moon with UT Law. TOL.
EDO.
Go Rockets. Go ahead, Max.
All right, we're going to rip the band aid off right now. How old is Kyle Winningham?
66.
Good job. Spot on. Speaking of age, who's the youngest quarterback in the NFL playoffs this year?
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's got to be the Patriots guy, whose name is Louis Me, who's supposed to be the MVP.
I'll give you his name. Drake May. Is that who you're going with?
But it's not going to be Drake May because you gave it to me too quickly. So it's not Drake May. Uh, it's not Herbert. What else we got hanging around?
You got like
Shitty team. Trevor
Caleb,
Lawrence is too old.
Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Josh Allen,
Too
Bo
old.
Nix.
Could be Caleb Williams. Bo Nix is old as shit. No, I'll stick with Drake May.
Okay, it is Drake May. Bonus question: how old do you think he is?
23.
Spot on. Bryce Young was next. He was 24.
Okay.
What rank is Michigan women's basketball?
They haven't lost. Fifth.
No, ninth. They did drop down from sixth. I don't get it. Who has the number one overall pick in the NFL?
Great. The Raiders.
The Raiders. And my last question: can you name the four men from Michigan on the Olympic hockey roster
From the state of Michigan.
from the state of Michigan?
Larkin.
Yep.
Goalie Hallenbuck.
Yep.
Winnipeg Jet. Went to Michigan.
Yeah.
He's a ginger.
Kyle Connor.
There we go. And then defenseman Werenski.
Damn, good, great, good job. I sure thought Hellebuck would have tripped you up.
I looked at the roster.
Oh yeah, good job.
And like we talked about earlier, it's essentially the same roster as when they did the
Four Nations. Yep.
Yeah.
Same exact roster. Good job. 5 for 5.
Yep. Been saving up. So good question. All right, let's send it over to ourselves, Max, for the professional picking playoff. All right, Max, the main entree of episode 155 of Legally Teaching Engineering Sports, professional picking playoff. We have our finalists for the NFL playoff picking. Who do we have?
Yeah, we have Mr. Parker Romberger returning to collect his championship. And then we have Alex Wood hailing all the way down from Florida as a newcomer in his professional picking debut.
I like it. Alex is in the dark right now, and I kind of like it. But don't let it be, don't be too confident over there, Parker. Mr. Alex Wood is one of the most famous Oregon Duck fans in the world.
Oh, yeah.
As he was featured on the television broadcast.
He was. I even rewind it, paused it, took a photo so he'll live in infancy as Oregon beat Texas Tech.
And you will hope to go back, correct, Alex? If Oregon defeats Indiana, are you going to head to the national championship game?
I hope so, but I've heard from my sources that student tickets might be a little harder to get for a national championship game.
Fair enough. All right. Well,
but we're hoping.
Okay. Since Max, they're just picking the NFL. So to recap, congratulations, Parker and Alex. You both won 7 games in the NFL. So congratulations. You went 7-1. Very good. The next closest, I believe, was 5 wins. So you did very well in the NFL. You're not so great in college, either of you. I think I think Parker actually went over. Um, so shout out to you. But
That's almost better.
and again, Frank is our college winner. So shout out to Frank. But you guys are going to pick the 6 wild card playoff games this weekend. But since we're not doing any college picking, who do you guys have in the national title game and who do you have winning it all? Parker, we'll start with you.
Um, I have Miami winning it. I actually placed a little future on them right in the middle of the season, so I think it was like 16-1 at the time. Um, so when they got the second loss, I was pretty nervous, but I feel like it'll be Miami, Indiana. Sorry, Alex. I am pulling for I am pulling for Oregon, but as a betting man, I feel like I would choose Indiana, and then I hope Miami wins it.
All right. I like it. Alex.
So I am not technically an Oregon fan, although I would like to see them get to the national championship. I believe Indiana is going to kind of steamroll through everyone. I haven't seen any signs of them slowing up other than against the Nittany Lions, of course. Uh, but Indiana's my pick until they show me otherwise.
All right. Fair enough. And to remind GHLers, Alex is a Nittany Lion slash Panther. So we all feel bad for him.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got an Indiana Hoosier and we have a Hurricane. Max and I completely did the opposite. We both went Ole Miss and Oregon, and then Max took Ole Miss and I took Oregon. So we shall see.
You got it sprinkled everywhere. It's good stuff.
It's great stuff. Let's get to wild card weekend in the NFL, and let's start with our Super Saturday featuring a afternoon matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers are 10.5-point underdogs. Max, we're going to get it started with Parker.
Yep. I am going to take the Rams here with the 10.5. I think 10, that's just a big number that I feel like the world's going to want to take, especially because the Panthers beat the Rams, but Stafford turned it over a bunch in that game, and I just don't see it happening in the playoffs. So I got the Rams.
It's fair. Alex.
I am sticking with Rams as well. I kind of like that they lost to them already. I don't think they're gonna give in at all in first week there, so I'm gonna go with the Rams as well to cover that 10.5.
I like it. The likely MVP, leads the way for both Parker and Alex as the Rams cover 10.5, they say. Max, do you agree? In a pick that doesn't matter as you kicked my ass in NFL and college this year.
Respect. Thank you for that, Dylan. But no, I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to take the Panthers. It's supposed to be really crappy weather, and then Matthew Stafford has to play outside in it. So I think that will be just enough to give me that 10.5. LA's going to win, but I'll cover that spread.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Panthers as well. Fuck Kelly. Not a fan. Don't like her. Hope she gets wet and miserable. Hope she gets kids and they're all healthy long term, but they get a little bit of cold and she has to deal with it. Let's move to the Saturday night game on Amazon Prime. We'll flip it and do our 2 picks first. I will go first. I have literally no idea between the Packers and Bears. The Bears are 1.5-point underdogs. No idea. I'll take the Bears. I think they've been playing a little bit better football as of late. They're a little healthier than the Packers. They're home. Could be a snowy game. I'll take the Bears. I think they can run the ball. Bears plus 1.5, max.
I'm just going to take the Packers 1.5. I'll right hand up this 8 o'clock on Saturday night. Amazon Prime probably won't watch it. That means I have to dedicate one TV to Amazon Prime, and that's annoying. So Godspeed to the Packers. I'll see you what happens on Sunday.
Fair enough. Alex.
I am going with the Bears. I think this game is kind of a coin flip. Big plays. Kind of got the team a win in both of their regular season games. I'm going to stick with the home team here and think that's deciding factor there.
All right, I like it. Parker.
I'm taking the Packers.
Ooh,
They just
So
they just always beat the Bears, and the playoffs are different. Caleb hasn't been there yet, so I'm just gonna go with the pack.
I like it. What? Any guesses on the nail polish color for Mr. Caleb Williams?
Black.
Yeah,
Yep,
black. I like
dark.
that. It's funeral. I like that. All right, let's go to Sunday, 1 p.m. game. Bills head to Jacksonville. Jaguars are 1.5 point underdogs. We'll flip it back to the boys. Parker, who do you got here?
Oh, it's so weird to say, but I'm taking the Jags. I think I think everyone loves Josh Allen, but the Jags, I don't know, they're just hot team. They stop the run really well, which is what I think the Bills have to do to succeed is run the ball. They're at home. Their offense has been clicking. I think they get it done.
I'm with it. Alex.
I am going to go with the Bills here.
Oh,
Solely just putting my hope in Josh Allen. I I do not like to fade that guy in the postseason, so I refuse to do it.
fair enough. I'm also riding with Josh Allen. Josh Allen on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Um, there's another Josh Allen, Max. He's black, plays for the Jaguars. He's a defensive player.
defensive end, yeah.
Yep. Also, the fact that they have a sweet swimming pool. Looking forward to seeing that in the playoffs. So I'm on the Jags. Max.
Yeah, I'm on the Jags too. I just think it'd be hilarious that everybody's talking about how Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the playoffs right now, and then he just goes out and lays an egg. I will agree with Parker. They're going to rely on the run, especially. Yeah, I don't know. It's coin flip. Give me the Jags. Like
All
done.
right. I just put a bet down on FanDuel because they're doing like bets where if you place them now, you get a percentage like uptick. Most passing yards in the wild card round, I put Trevor Lawrence. I think the Bills' defense is really bad, so I could see them getting the passing yards. Let's go to Sunday at 4 p.m. The NFC featuring the 49ers heading to Philadelphia. Max, we'll start with us this time. So who do you have here? 49ers are 4.5 point underdogs.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Eagles. I'm going to take the Eagles. I think that just by a touchdown, they can get the job done at 4.5. I don't want either of these teams later in the playoffs, so it's kind of a sucky game, but I'm just going to take the Eagles.
I agree. I don't want either of them. But I'll take the 49ers just because the 4.5. I think the Eagles play close games. They haven't been able to really blow anyone out as of late. I know their offense has been struggling. The 49ers defense isn't that good. But I think the 49ers offense can keep it close. 4.5, I'll take the 49ers. Alex, what about you?
I am going to go with the Eagles here. I don't know if the 49ers were what they were doing last week against the Seahawks, but I didn't really like it. So I'm going to stick with the team that won the Super Bowl last year and gets an opening home game, the Eagles.
Fair enough. At the link, it's a good pick, probably. Safe pick. Parker, are you riding the Eagles as well?
No, I'm going with you.
Ooh,
It's a weird number. I don't really like this game. I feel like this one's probably the hardest to pick. Like you said, just bad offense versus bad defense, and I think it'll be close. So I'm going to take the 4.5.
yeah. All right, I like it. So right now, just to recap, we have 2 games left, and you guys have picked 3 games differently. So I like that. That's exciting. Let's move to Sunday night football on NBC. Chargers head to New England. The Chargers are 3.5 point underdogs. Parker, we're running it right back to you. Who do you have here?
I'm taking the Patriots in this one. It's really impressive that the Chargers have gotten to where they are. I think it says a lot about Herbert and Harbaugh, but I just think it comes to an end. The injuries and the offensive line is just way too big of a deal to overcome at New England. So
I don't disagree that there are a lot of injuries. Alex, are you on the Chargers as well? Or you are on the
I,
Patriots as well?
I am on the Patriots as well. I'm riding the hot hand.
I like it. Champions stay champions, they say. Max, do you agree?
No, I don't. Just for the sole reason that one quarterback's girlfriend bakes, another one's a supermodel. Justin Herbert's dating Madison Beers. Guy's a winner. He'll get the job done.
Yeah, I'm with you, Max. The other thing is that it's Michigan versus Ohio State. Variable Ohio State guy. Harbaugh, Michigan guy. So I'm going to ride with Michigan. Plus 3.5. Go blue. All right, last game on the docket, Max. We're going to start with ourselves. Texans head to Pittsburgh. The Texans are 3.5-point favorites. This will be on Monday night and on, I believe, ESPN. Yeah. What do you like, Max?
Yeah, I know Alex is a big Steelers guy. He texted me emphatically after the missed field goal. Very excited, ready to go. I just have to ask Alex, do you have any insider trading? Will there be another priest in the stadium for Monday night?
The only thing you got to know is I will be in that stadium Monday night.
There it is. I'm taking the hat off.
Oh.
I was going to go Texans, but Alex is going to be boots on the ground. Give me the Steelers. I'll turn it around. Give me the Steelers. I just changed my pick for that.
Wow. I also wrote down Texans. I was so fucking mad. I bet I responsibly bet a lot of money on the Ravens. Gosh, I hated it. But now I'm on the Steelers and Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers. I think he gets a win, and Alex is going to be there. How can we not? He was there for Oregon and his Ducks.
Yes,
Shit,
sir.
I'm on the Steelers too. Alex, I think we all know where you are, but go ahead and say it.
Steelers plus 3.5.
I love it.
No explanation needed.
All right, will we be able to see you on TV again this week?
I think I'm a little higher than the third round.
Send us pictures from your view, and we'll do our best. Parker, send us home. Are you riding with everyone on the Steelers, or are you riding that nasty defense in the Texans?
Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. I gotta go with Houston. I love Houston. I think that Houston can score 20 points to win this game, even by 3.5. They're just defense is that good. Yeah.
It's fair. I wrote
Texans.
down Texans. I wrote down Texans too. It's just the fact that Alex is going to be there. It definitely has. I mean,
Yeah.
the goodest of luck. Who knows?
I had my Texans hat on. I had it circled. I had the defense written down. But the fact that Alex is there, I knew he was a fan, big fan. But that's sweet. Hopefully, Alex brings good luck, just like the priest did. Can't make that stuff up.
Yeah, that was awesome. Alex, is Tomlin gone if they lose?
No, I hope not.
All right, I agree. He's a very, very good coach. I think it was crazy.
We're not finding someone better.
No,
just I think as the Ravens kind of screwed themselves. But
what if we do this? Just swap coaches. There you go.
Coach trade.
Good.
Tomlin goes to the Ravens. Harbaugh comes to the Steelers. There you go.
I like it. Okay, so you guys, I think since you have 4 different picks, yeah, you do have 4 different picks. You could actually, in theory, have a tie. So we'll create a self-made tiebreaker right now. We'll give you time to think it over because Max and I will go first. We're going to go Super Bowl matchup, so conference champions, Max, and then who wins the Super Bowl, just in case.
Okay.
So I will go first to give you a second. I am going to go with, out of the NFC, I'm going to take the Seahawks. I think their defense looked really good, and I think no, that's stupid. I hate Sam Darnold. I'm going to take the Rams. I'm taking the Rams. I hate Matt Stafford, but I'm taking the Rams. And I'm going to go with in the AFC. Oh, that's tough. The Jags. I'm going Rams, Jags, and I'm going to take the Jaguars to win the Super Bowl. Max.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to go Chargers, and then out of the NFC, I'm going to go with. I'll go with the Seahawks. It's the worst, the good of worsters, or whatever they say, and I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Ooh,
because wouldn't mind seeing the Seahawks, but I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Maybe you and I can go block on the offensive line for them. I like it. All right, Max, who should give their Super Bowl matchup first, Parker or Alex?
Parker. He's sitting next to me on my Zoom screen.
There we go.
Max, I got a case of cold ones with your name if the Chargers win the Super Bowl.
Let's go. Deal.
That'd be a stunner. Um,
Really would.
I will take Rams Texans
Mm.
with Houston as the winner.
And Big Cat loses his pinky, eh?
Yeah, the pinky team. I don't know. I feel like if that ever happens, they might just try to come up with some
Bullshit.
wild thing that lets him keep his pinky, but you never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, to quickly recap for the GHLers out there, Big Cat from Pardon My Take does a pinky team where whoever starts the season 0-3 picks a team. If they win the Super Bowl, chop off part of his pinky. He picked the Texans, so pretty electric. All right, so Parker has Texans over the Rams. Max has Chargers over the Seahawks. Dylan has Jaguars over the Rams. Alex, who do you have?
I'm going Patriots Seahawks.
And Twin. And who do you have winning?
Patriots.
All right.
Mm.
The dynasty continues. I like it. All right, guys. Great job. We appreciate you both hopping on, talking some NFL wildcard playoff weekend predictions with us. Congratulations on your ability to get here. Max, any thoughts before we sign
No.
this out?
May the best picker win. Enjoy college football to our GHLers and enjoy the NFL. Don't wish it away.
Don't wish it away. Our quote for episode 155, Legally Teaching Your Sports Professional Pick and Playoff, comes from Steve Henderson. I'd catch a punt naked in the snow in Buffalo for a chance to play in the NFL. Hell yeah, Steve. Shout out to Parker and Alex. Everyone have a great weekend and enjoy football.